Frilled shark. Yeah.
Oh, wow. This is a frilled shark. This is a true alien shark, so it's pretty exciting.
The sea never forgets, and lately it's been giving back things no one expected. So watch closely. Sometimes the world doesn't need an explanation, it just needs to be seen differently. In the darkness of the deep sea, survival means becoming something unrecognizable. The goblin shark, sometimes called a living fossil, is one of those creatures that looks like evolution forgot about it. With its translucent skin, extendable jaw, and needle-like teeth, it's more nightmare than shark.
The goblin shark is really one of the most freaky deep-sea sharks there is. I mean, it looks like a goblin, it looks like a monster. That's how it got its name.
For centuries, it remained hidden beneath 4,000 feet of pressure, where sunlight never touches. But recently, things have changed. Several sightings caught on deep-sea cameras near Japan and even off the coast of Florida showing goblin sharks rising closer to the surface.
Fishermen in northeastern Elan recently found a huge surprise in their net, a rare goblin shark.
Scientists say it's because the ocean is warming. Others think it's something stranger, as if the deep is being disturbed. These sharks aren't supposed to survive near sunlight. They belong to the abyss, to a world that existed before mammals ruled the land. Yet now they're surfacing, disoriented, pale, ancient. Almost like messengers from a dying world below. And while the goblin shark's reappearance is eerie enough, it's not alone. Next is a fish that was supposed to vanish with the dinosaurs but didn't. 65 million years ago, when the last dinosaurs fell, so did the coelacanth, or so we thought. It was declared extinct, a casualty of the same event that reshaped life itself. That story lasted until 1938, when a fisherman off South Africa caught one in his net, alive, blue, and blinking.
Life began on the Earth about 600 million years ago, and now Professor J.L. Smith has arrived back in South Africa with one of its earliest inhabitants, a fish called the coelacanth. It was caught by a native fisherman near Madagascar.
The discovery shook science. Here was a species older than trees, one that had survived every extinction Earth ever threw at it. Coelacanths live out deep underwater, thousands of feet down in caves and on volcanic ridges. They move pretty slow, almost like time forgot about them. For a long time, these fish were seen as a miracle of survival, but now they're facing some serious trouble. Deep-sea mining, sonar testing, and rising temperatures are pushing them closer to extinction for real this time. This living fossil might not be so lucky anymore. The coelacanth really shows us one thing. Our planet has some secrets it's still keeping. If a creature can disappear for 65 million years and suddenly show up again, just think about how many others are chilling down there, unseen until we accidentally wake them up. And this next creature might be the answer to that. But before revealing that, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and don't forget to share your thoughts down below. For ages, people thought the giant squid was just some sailor's tall tale, a story shared over drinks during rough seas, a creature so huge it could drag entire ships under. Nobody really bought it until the ocean finally gave us some proof.
You've got something, the size of a 2 to 4 story house in the deep ocean that we've never seen. That's crazy.
In 2004, scientists in Japan managed to capture the first live footage of one. It was massive, like 18 meters long, and its eyes were the size of dinner plates. But this footage left us with even more questions. Why had it stayed hidden for so long? And more importantly, how many are lurking out there? The giant squid isn't alone either. There are reports of something even bigger, the colossal squid, found in Antarctic waters. One was accidentally caught, and it had hooks on its tentacles along with eyes designed for complete darkness. Some argue that's not just evolution, but a unique way of adapting to hunt in places we still can't explore. And the further down we go, the weirder things get. Sonar has picked up moving shadows that are bigger than whales, and cameras tend to glitch out around them. If legends like the giant squid can turn out to be real, who knows? Maybe the stories don't just come from imagination, they might start from the unknown creatures of the dark ocean. It looks prehistoric because it is. The frilled shark, long, serpentine, and armed with 300 razor teeth, is a relic from the age of dinosaurs.
The frilled shark is one of the most bizarre-looking creatures on the planet. It really does look like an alien. It's possible some of the myths and legends of sea serpents came from the frilled shark.
It's been called a living dragon, lurking in the cold black depths of the Pacific, and it's not supposed to be here, not anymore. This creature rarely surfaces, yet in recent years, fishermen from Japan to Portugal have accidentally caught them near shallow waters.
Frilled shark.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. This is a frilled shark. This is a true alien shark, so it's pretty exciting.
The pattern is unsettling. Every appearance happens near seismic zones just before earthquakes or deep-sea disturbances. Coincidence? Maybe. But some scientists quietly note that these sharks could be reacting to tectonic pressure waves, rising before something shifts below. In ancient Japanese folklore, creatures like this were omens, surfacing when the sea's bones begin to move. The frilled shark shouldn't exist in our modern oceans, but it does. And if it's rising from the deep, maybe it's not the only thing waking up, because the next sighting didn't come from a fishing boat or lab. It came from a place where almost no one survives long enough to report what they saw.
Finally tonight, American scientists spotted a rare find deep below the ocean surface. It's known as a Dumbo octopus.
Way down in the dark depths of the ocean where the pressure's so intense it could squash a submarine, you'll find a creature that almost seems like it's from another world. The Dumbo octopus. With its cute ear-like fins and translucent body, it might look delicate and a bit whimsical. But don't be fooled. It's a tough survivor of the deep sea. Well, at least it used to be.
There is no one singular Dumbo octopus, and likely more to be discovered. These cephalopods get their common name, Dumbo, from the iconic elephant. However, these are not the only finned octopuses in the deep sea.
These octopuses hang out as deep as 13,000 feet, where the water temperature barely creeps above freezing. For millions of years, they've been left alone down there. But now, deep-sea mining and shifting thermal vents are shaking things up. In 2024, a submersible spotted a Dumbo octopus drifting near a volcanic vent, way outside its usual territory. It looked pale, weak, and its movements were slower than ever. Scientists think these delicate creatures are being pushed out of their cozy homes by rising underwater heat.
Oh, I love your little ears, buddy. They're so cute. I mean, it would make a great cartoon.
The once untouched deep sea is warming up, and its quiet residents are quietly disappearing. And you know what's even scarier? When the Dumbo octopus is gone, it won't leave behind fossils. It'll just fade away, vanished without a trace, as though it never existed. That's just how things go in the deep. It started with a classified report. Japanese research vessels in the Antarctic claimed to have seen something massive gliding beneath the ice. Pale white, human-shaped, almost graceful. They called it the Ningen, meaning human. At first it felt like just another tall tale from people stuck in the snow, but then the photos started popping up. Blurry videos that gave off a creepy vibe. There was something that looked like a face, some limbs, even fingers. And the size? At least 30 meters long. Some say it was an undiscovered species of whale adapted to ice. Others whisper it's something older, maybe a failed evolutionary branch of marine primate, one that learned to survive in total darkness. A few believe it's something else entirely, something watching from under the frozen shelves, waiting for us to come too close. Japan's government never released the full data. Some crew members who spoke about it later retracted their statements. The footage vanished. The Ningen might be a myth, or it might be proof that extinction isn't always natural, sometimes it hides. And if the Antarctic holds one secret like that, the tropical seas might hold something even worse. Underneath the peaceful turquoise waters of the Bahamas, there's something that totally doesn't fit into any of the usual categories of marine life. Locals have dubbed it the Lusca, a terrifying mix of shark and octopus that's all about hunting. For years, divers have talked about strange whirlpools and missing boats near the region's famous blue holes. Witnesses claim to have seen giant tentacles rise up, wrapping around boats and dragging them down, disappearing without a trace. Sonar scans in the Andros blue holes have picked up massive shapes, almost 50 meters long, moving around beneath the limestone caves. Marine biologists argue there's no way a creature like that could actually exist. They say no shark or octopus could grow that big, but the sonar data tells a different story. Something huge is definitely down there, and it doesn't match anything we know about. Could it be a giant squid that's been misidentified? Or maybe it's the last of a species that's managed to escape extinction by hiding out in the underwater caves? No one really knows. But if the Caribbean has its own mythic monster, who knows what kind of nightmare might be lurking in the Pacific? For centuries, sailors spoke of the Kraken, a creature so massive it could drag entire ships beneath the waves. Most dismissed it as legend, a story born from exhaustion and too much rum. But recent satellite images near Bogaciaf Island revealed something big, way bigger than nuclear submarines. People have all sorts of theories about what's lurking in the deep, from giant undiscovered squids to ancient creatures that managed to stick around for ages. Some shaky footage, even though it's not the best quality, seems to show massive shapes moving in strange ways. All the experts who've looked at it agree on one thing: it's not a glitch. That's it for today. If you like this video, make sure you're subscribed to this channel and don't forget to turn on the notifications.